So, I found this unknown bug, and I say unknown because I don't know exactly what causes it, but here I have a pig farm connected with redstone, such that if I were to push the button in that bottom corner, then all the redstone gets activated and all these dispensers give off one bucket of water. Now, I know dispensers are supposed to toggle, so when you hit the button, obviously they all let their water buckets out, which is the correct behavior. So as you can see here, each water bucket flows its 8 full blocks, so you know there's a source block in the front of each section. I'm going to fix a leak that didn't hit any redstone or anything. It was just me inspecting from earlier because of what happens every time I try to do this. So if I hit the button again, then it toggles the dispensers, but some of the dispensers fail to toggle again. And this only happens when I want to take the water back in, and I can't understand why this happens. But most of these, especially towards the top, they all worked correctly. So I'm not sure if it has anything to do with me copying some of these layers in MC-Edit, but that still, if they copied the same, then I figured that. Notice when I press these buttons, it does not update the dispensers until I press the buttons a second time. It seems like I have to update the blocks or something, but I have to hit the buttons twice just to get the water back. And that's not the only issue either. On some of the other floors, it's not even just the dispensers needing updating before the buttons will actually redstone input to them, but there's also extra source blocks of water that even when I suck them back up with the dispenser, they still exist in front of the dispenser as source blocks. And so I actually have to use solid blocks here to get rid of them. I have no idea what is actually causing this. I mean, if it was MC-Edit and and I copied each of these rows exactly the same, then why wouldn't the same behavior happen for each row at least? Something that doesn't just seem so random. I don't know if it has to do with blocks metadata or what, but it's just, in the sense of programming, it doesn't make sense as a bug. Which some bugs I know are like that. At least since I've been in school, try to debug some things. Sometimes they seem like they didn't make any sense. And this just looks like one of those. So I sucked in all the water and I destroyed all the source blocks. And that's how much work it took me to fix this thing every time I'd try to run it like that. And so I kind of gave up on building my pig farm here.